That's her, Stanley.
You are playing the Stanley Parable. Am I? What's happening? I'm Papples, and today I'm making an attempt at the Stanley Parable. It feels a little like deja vu, doesn't it? So without further ado, let's jump in and see how much we can A, annoy the environment, and B, actually interact with the environment.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
That's the door you want me to go through. You
This was not the correct way to the meeting room.
Shut up,
and
environment. No one
Stanley knew
cares.
perfectly well.
Yes,
Perhaps
I did.
he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
No, I don't want to admire the employee lounge. I don't want to go to the employee lounge, but it's not the meeting room, so that is the whole point of that.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room.
Shut
Stanley
up.
simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Things that they say. I can't actually read that. Can I? What do you say?
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room.
Day
Room
41.
so utterly captivating that
Shut
even
up.
though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth it.
I don't like the
But
environment.
eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
No, I didn't. I want to close the door on my left. Push it closed. I can't push it closed. Whatever. Is that? Is that? Okay.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't 5 years ago.
This place is cool. They've got boxes. Stuff and things. There's nothing I can interact in here. Come on, let's go on another adventure. Ooh. That requires a key card. Are there a key card? Can I get a key card at some point? Is that a thing I missed? Probably not. It's like every other door. Ooh. I can't jump either, which means I can't get into there. But I want to get into there because it's an area that I can't access. Warning, do not jump from the cargo lift while it's in motion. Will cause death. It will cause death, but there's a $5,000 fine if you do it. I don't know how they're going to make you pay that because you're going to be dead. But there's a... But if you misuse it, and then if you jump from it, that's $6,000. You'll be dead. Oh my. There are cars down there. Ooh. A truck about to leave. Interesting. So, if I stand on the cargo lift...
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here.
Nope.
I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not.
Oh, you
I
are.
realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
Her? What? What are you on about?
This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside. To let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
Who is her? This is psychological crap right here. Oh, I don't like the dark door. Oh, I'm not a fan of that.
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this. To reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
No, I don't trust you. Oh, let me out. This is frickin' borked. Nope, I don't like it. I don't like it. How do can I unplug it?
As Stanley picked up the phone, a white light engulfed him, filling him not just with radiance, but with hope. Hope for a life reunited one... Wait. Oh, goodness. Stanley, did you just unplug the phone? No, that wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that? You actually chose incorrectly? I didn't even know that was possible. Let me double check. No, it's definitely here, clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the two pledge themselves to one another. Music comes in, fade to white, roll credits. Picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action. How is that even possible? None of these decisions were supposed to mean anything. I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices?
I don't understand either.
Wait a second.
What
Did
is
I just see... No, that's not possible. I can't believe it. How had I not noticed it sooner? You're not Stanley. You're a real person. I can't believe I was so mistaken. This is why you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices. And to think I've been letting you run around in this game for so long. If you'd made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making. Or did you not grasp the severity of the situation? Well, I won't have that kind of risk on my watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you properly on safe decision-making in the real world. Please observe this helpful instructional video.
What? No.
Choice. It's the best part of being a real person. But if used incorrectly, can also be the most dangerous. For example, in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Stephen has a choice. He could spend years helping improve the quality of life for citizens of impoverished third world nations. Or he could systematically set fire to every orphan living in a 30-kilometer radius of his house. Which choice would you make? Remember that unlike here, the real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic. If you find yourself speaking with a person who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real. Allow the person to finish their thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking. Turn to a partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back, sack, and crack."
No, I'm not going to practice that. You suck, environment.
Excellent. Making choices on a regular basis is the best part to a healthy decision-making process. Most medical professionals recommend making at least 8 choices per day.
Look,
Do
Mom,
you make
no
more
hands.
than 8? Less?
Or face.
And finally, if you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the
They're not.
world, just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant, and the feeling should subside. At this time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
Really?
Welcome back.
Oh my.
You may have noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction. But not to worry. Now that you're properly informed on good decision-making, we're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago and see what the correct thing to do would have been. This way, please.
This way. Oh, you're going to lead me back. Okay. Okay. All right. So, well, this is different now. There's a gate that's up. I don't like the gate that's up. Can I go through this door? Decision making. You told me to do it. This is all your fault. It's always your fault, environment. Can I just jump? Whee!
Now that we know your choices are meaningful, we can't have you jumping off the platform and dying. Imagine the main character dying senselessly halfway through the story. That story would make no sense at all. We just need to get you home as soon as possible before the narrative contradiction gets any worse. Unfortunately, it seems this place is not well equipped to deal with reality.
So, it's like Berkeley. Anyways, where are we going? Do we just go back? No, I don't want to take these route. This route is bad route. Reality are the suck, isn't it? You can't contain reality. It will find a way. It's like life. Life always... What did that... That was Jurassic Park. Life finds a way.
Almost there. You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending, the story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world.
Will I? I was already part of the real world.
Now remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
Ooh. I like what's happening in here. How do I get through here? Sir. Sir, I see a problem. There are glitches happening. I don't wanna. I wanna go this way. This way is fancy looking. Look at this. Most useful filing cabinet ever. 1, 2, 3 question mark. 1, 2, 3 question. That's boring. It just repeats. Am I supposed to go the right way? Is that a necessity? Okay, so these all look normal. Oh.
Oh, it's ruined. I can't believe, after everything we talked about, that my story, you've destroyed my work. Why? For what?
You're everywhere.
What did you get out of that? What did you think was so special about seeing the game undone, left here like so much garbage? It's worthless now. And what am I supposed to do? Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it? To know that my story is now incorrect? How can I go back to that? I can't erase that knowledge. I'll have to live with it forever, reliving its impossibility forever. I couldn't live that way. Is it better to shut the game down entirely? To willingly destroy all of my work?
No.
I don't know.
Let me through.
What's the answer? What do I do? What do I do?
Let me jump. That's what you do.
No, I have to. I have to shut the game down. I have to.
Why?
I have to.
Don't. Don't you do it. I want to continue. That's just weird.
I'm here. I'm still here. Here in this pile of rubbish. With you. You. Who thought you were so clever. Now look where we are. My entire game is destroyed. It was the only thing in the world that was mine, and you've run it into the ground. What, did you think that would be funny? You just had to see? Didn't I impress upon you how important it was to be like Stanley? He actually knows how to do what I tell him to. He understands that if I say to do something, there's a damn good reason for it. That thought hadn't even occurred to you, had it? That there's a world outside of you? You're a child. Oh, my story.
Your story turned into a horror
If you'd just gone through the
story.
door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole underground facility. You would have destroyed it and been victorious. It would have been so perfect. I worked so hard on it. I tried so hard. Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I'm okay with it not being the horror room anymore, but what just what? How did we get back here? I am confused. I don't know how to play this anymore. I think the Goosebumps analogy was a good one. Choose your own adventure, but this is a horror game. This is psychological. This is messing with me. Why? Why would you do this to me? Door on left. So if I continue the story normally, does it continue the story normally?
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Okay. So right now everything is back to the normal of what it's supposed to be. Did the game actually reset? I can't enter the broom closet this time. The broom closet was unlocked last time.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
That doesn't say toilet anymore. Or bathroom. I don't... That's different. Oh, that's all different. That is very different. Why is there a panda with a gun to its head? What is this?
Stepping inside his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, until he saw the door with a voice receiver next to it. Surely behind this door lay all the answers to his questions. And beyond all probability, he knew the passcode. He had seen it on his boss's computer just last week. Nightshark 115. Was this the code to open the door? Would it still work? There was only one way to find out. Stanley had been trained never to speak up, but now he would draw from within himself the courage to face the unknown. He drew a sharp breath and then spoke the code.
Banana sausage.
Stanley spoke the code. Nightshark 115. He spoke it into the receiver, right there on the wall.
Nightshark 115. Doesn't do anything.
I'm sorry, is there a problem?
Yes.
You didn't mishear me, did you?
There's a
Please
problem.
speak the code into the receiver. Otherwise, we can't get on with the story. This is a crucial step.
I can't. It doesn't work. Only
Okay,
I could...
fine. You're not going to do it. But you know what? It's pretty humiliating to bring you this far, only for you to suddenly decide you have better things to do. I asked you for this one single thing, for your respect. The kind of respect Stanley shows for his choices. He knows what it means to take a story seriously. If you didn't want to see what I had to show you, then why did you come here? You had a choice, you know. You could have gone through the door on the right. You could have done whatever the hell you wanted over there. Why did you come this way? Speak. Say something to me. Explain yourself, you coward. When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
What the crap is this game?
Hello? Are you... Is everything okay? Stanley, please. I need you to make a choice. I need you to walk through the door. Are you listening to me? Can you hear me? Is everything all right? Stanley, this is important. The story needs you. It needs you to make a decision. It cannot exist without
I'm out.
you.
I'm done.
Understand me? Whatever choice you make
This
is
is
just
0 for
fine.
2.
They're both correct.
No,
You can't
I
be
don't
wrong
even
here.
care.
We can work together. I'll accept whatever you do. I simply need you to take that step forward, please. Choose. Do something. Anything. This is more important than you can ever know. I need this. The
This is
story
weird.
needs it. So, you hear me? Are you there? Are you listening to this? Stanley, are you there?
I don't want to be listening to this. You, environment, are messing with your own game.
You need time to decide.
What
Time to make
is
sure your choice
this?
is correct. That is the
Whatever.
best
If you
choice.
liked this episode, go ahead and hit that like button. It really helps me out. If you're new to the channel and enjoyed this madness, consider subscribing. It is greatly appreciated. Also, if you want to know when videos go live, go ahead and hit that
Take as much time
bell
as you
notification
need.
icon. However, formalities aside, I'm Papples, and I will catch you later. And back to the beginning.